found the bigger patches of snow, which made sense. Gaia has a snow depth layer and showed the section that I went through, and like a little bit of the one coming up is having decent amount of snow, and it was, but I've had a lot worse. If that's the worst of it, then I win. But nothing sketchy, just annoying snow traversals, going through the trees, finding the trail, the usual. But otherwise, this trail has been wonderful. Good to hike on, not too many rocks. I'm hoping that will continue to help my arthritis. Normally it's the right one that bothers me more, but it's the left that's hurting me. Pretty much every step hurts, but it's a far cry from where it was a few days ago, where it was taking my breath away and I was having trouble walking. It really slowed me down. So this, I've gotten a little bit more speed as the pain goes away, and I'm hoping with some more decent trail and lack of snow and that it'll get better. The trail's been pretty nice today, and I've been enjoying the Northern California terrain way more than the Sierras. I prefer it up here. This feels more like home to me anyway. And yesterday, I think it was yesterday, was the first day of summer. So spring's over. I was glad to have finished the Sierras in the spring. And got a decent start into NorCal for the beginning of summer. I'm glad I won't be going through Lassen in August. It gets a little warm. I'm gonna get into Sierra City today. It's just gonna be a resupply and get some food, and then I gotta get going again. So apparently this place opens for breakfast at 8. Thank you, Chrissy, for finding that out. And so I'm gonna get some breakfast. That'll be good. There is another bridge closure. Seems like there's no end of bridge closures on the trail this year, but there is a detour to go through some kind of wild plum campground and wild plum road. I wonder if there'll be plums. I spent a little longer in town than I would have liked. Charging sometimes can take a bit, but had a great breakfast. Got the Hungry Hiker or Triple Threat or something like that, I think it was called. And it had a whole bunch of stuff, but it wasn't enough. I ended up getting a couple more pancakes to go with it. And got 4 days of resupply. I figure I'll try to find something along the way, either at Bucks Lake or Belden, so I'm not carrying as much, especially up this climb, which is going to be a big one. It's one of the steeper ones around. But the nice part, I was talking to the lady at the visitor center, and showed her some pictures of the prairie dogs, and she offered to give me a ride back to the trail. So it saved me a 1.5 mile road walk, which was awesome. And she wouldn't even take any cash for it. So super nice lady. I think she liked the prairie dogs. Trail's got to be somewhere through these bushes. After that snow-covered ridge, you have to get creative in how you get around it. Aha! I only made it 16 and a half miles yesterday after the highway. Did 5 before, so okay day, but the problem was I needed to make miles after the highway. I'm trying to reach Chester by Friday, early enough to get to the post office because it's closed on the weekend. So need a little push here. And I was hoping to do a little bit better miles yesterday, but 12 of the 16 were uphill, so it was tough to do after lunch. But got up. I'm going to try to do a bigger day today, make up some of those miles, and put myself in a better position. Unfortunately, I feel a little dizzy. I've been feeling dizzy toward the end of the day for a few days now when I set up my tent and stuff, and been short of breath trying to inflate my air mattress. So I'm looking forward to getting off all these medications. I had to come down the hill here to find a spring to get some water. Now I got to go back up the hill with all my water and look for a candidate spot. It's nice and green down here, but up at the road it's burned, and I don't want to go any farther today because apparently the burns get worse, and finding a place to camp that is safe in the burn area is difficult. So I'll stick around here and try to see what I can see. Decent day though, 29.6 miles. I guess an even 30 with the 0.2 down the hill and 0.2 back up. But the blowdowns and everything else, I'm tired. But I made my big mile day. This looks like it'll have to be it. A little angled, but someone's already cleared a little bit of it out. I've slept on bigger angles. At least it's not underneath burned trees. You don't want those falling in the middle of the night.